Alright, welcome back everybody to our continuing adventures on the CyberDefenders platform. Today we are hopefully finishing up the Mr.Gamer exercise by completing questions 9 through 16. So we are left with, let's see, Hungry for Videos. What's the new channel name for the YouTuber whose cookbook is shown on the device? So this one, I pulled the web history and started digging through that. I didn't find much of anything that really stood out. Which is when I remembered that in /home/Raphael/.cache, there's a thumbnails section, among other portions of information. And I started digging through that. That's effectively where we find ourselves right now. So, okay, large, yes. And we'll start at the top. Black screen, that doesn't help us. Wow, that's large. I'd hate to see small. Looks like Windows 11 screenshot. Looks like maybe Discord messaging. Inside the Ubuntu, which this might be more of the continuation of the screenshots that were taken, that we were able to find the question or answer for, what was it, question 8 in regards to the views of the YouTube video when they first watching it on February 9th. Matrix. Another YouTube portion. So this looks like those are the other aspects. Okay, then we got another one with Windows 11. Binging with... Oh. Yes. Now that is somebody I have heard of. I've actually tried to recreate some of the things that he's made. Because he takes... I thought it was Binging with Babish. Takes like big sandwiches, stuff that would be more in the cultural zeitgeist, and goes through and recreates them. I just remember the Simpsons episode where they were trying to kill off Homer with, some super eclair that's like 2 billion calories or something to that effect, and he went through and made his best effort to recreate it. So let's see as to whether or not if it's just something as simple as just sticking with Binging with Babish. So let's see, we go back. Oh, that's Binging with Babish, but that's probably... Yeah, this guy. So Babish Culinary. When did it change? Maybe I haven't watched any of his new stuff. Oh, look at that. Attack on Titan. Seafood Feast. Long Taco Dog. The Menu Cheeseburger. Okay. Well, somebody else too, especially if you want to take a stab at trying to recreate things that have been shown in TV, movies, things of that nature. Doesn't hurt to sit there and learn from this guy. But let's see as to whether or not if I'm in the ballpark, maybe? Yes? Is that nice? Oh, that is great. Oh, that is really good. All right. Okay, so that's question 9 by just looking through the thumbnail cache. Okay, so now we're looking at Hunt the Wumpus. What is the module with the highest installed version for the chat application with the mascot? Wumpus. First off, what the fuck is Wump? Crap. Oh well, I mean, it's within, well, 6 minutes. I don't know. It's not within the first couple of sections, but okay, so I will have to put down a disclaimer in regards to that I accidentally let something slip, but oh, Discord. Okay, my apologies if that particular word triggers you or anything else along those lines. It's been a very long set of days. My filter is not at 100%, so I do apologize. Okay, Wampus is Discord. I still have no idea what the heck a Wampus is. Okay, whatever. So we're looking for Discord. So if we've got a .cache, .config. Ooh, we got a Discord folder underneath that. Dictionaries 0.0.16. That looks like a version number. But what specifically are we looking for in this particular instance? We are looking for the specific. What is the module name? Well, that 0.0.16 folder breaks down into modules. And with it installed .json, does that tell us? Ooh, ooh. It gives us the version numbers. So looking at this, okay, desktop core 2, version 2, Discord ERL pack 1, spell check version 2, utilities version 1, and then Discord voice. Reports back version 5, and it is looking for the module with the highest installed version. Okay, let's try that. Boop, boop, badoop, boop. It looks like that will fit too and match. It's raining ocelots and wolves. According to Windows, what was the temperature in Fahrenheit on February 11th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m.? Is that going to go back to our screenshot cache and try to blow this up to something bigger? Because well, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Go back to pictures. Was there anything though for February 11th? No, February 8th, February 9th. Dang. Or January 26th. but we had the images of. So where are we going to get the data for Windows if this is a Linux box? Let's go back to the cache and thumbnails because we did get, I mean, short little, or small little aspects of, so that's Ubuntu. Oh God, that is so small. I don't suppose I can like make this bigger at all or anything. Nice. Okay, so I can do the Control Plus. Burlington, Virginia. I don't have a date. Okay, let's try to find the Windows aspects then. So there's the Babish. Well, a couple of things with Babish. Babish. Of course, look at the dates though. They are February 11th. Oops. I don't suppose we can make out anything. Oh God, that's blurry. But if we got the screenshots, they've got to be coming from somewhere, right? And they're not in there, so what other folders do we have? Ashes. Marshall Sec. There's JPEGs in here. What? Oh, jeez. Wow. Is this where they came from? Oh, if these are blown up pictures, then maybe. They were. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. So the question is, can I just do 45F? Okay. The the GitHub repo for or whatever it was where the stuff came from that was denoted in the bash history. Oh, this is where all the images came from for that are the thumbnails mostly for the .cache folder. Oh, that's good. Never gonna give up on this question. I'm sensing a rickroll. What is the upload date of the second YouTube video on the channel from which the user downloaded a YouTube video? What's the file type is the question. Official music. Okay, so can we go back to this and then YouTube? And we want to do Rick Astley, and then we're gonna. I love that hint though. I'm assuming there's got to be a. Okay, yeah. That matches because it was in the parentheses. So then we're looking for whatever the second one that would have been ever uploaded to this. So it should be underneath videos. Excuse me. Man, oh man. Now I feel old because it's like I remember roughly when that was newer. And he looked the way that he did in that first video that's gone through with it. Yeah, like this. Now I just feel old. So what's the second? Right? That's what the question is. I've never heard of this one. It's always the never gonna give you up. Okay. Oh, what's the upload date? Dang. 13 years. Well, that doesn't help me much. No. Oh, October 25th, 2009. So 10/25/09. Yes? Okay. Busy Bees, what is the SHA-1 hash of Minecraft's latest release according to the system? So, the system to which we have a capture of yes. Okay. There was a Minecraft, or there was a .minecraft folder. So, if we take a look at .minecraft, we do have a dot or a versions folder. So we're looking at then trying to gauge like version number, right? So then the latest release would be the what's the JSON show? And it does report SHA, but it's just not very nice looking. So I'm just gonna take it and dump it in here. Okay, now that looks a bit more workable. So let's do this. Let me come back over here. It does not look good. It's just freaking enormous. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at then. So that's the version's details, and so it looks like it does split off. So we are looking for what would then be the highest version as it would show, which release 1.18.1 snapshot 22W06A, and it gives us a SHA one right here. So 1.18.1, and then if we just drag this further down, 1.17, yeah, so it looks like at the very top. And this is pointing towards the 22W06A aspect from that. So let's try that instead. Okay. Oh. The RCE is base 64. Duh. On what? What were the three flags and their values that were passed to PowerCat? The answer must be provided in the same format as the entered command. Okay. Entered command. So again, we're going to go straight back to PowerShell. Dot bash underscore history. Because I remember there was a aspect about PowerCat. I believe it was near the bottom. Interpreter, Metasploit. Wasn't there? Yeah, wget. Okay, so they pulled down the PowerCat here. And those are the crap. Those are the only two instances of PowerCat. They're one next to the other. What about the swap file? Um, maybe? Okay. Maybe. Okay, we got the. It looks like that's pulling it down. Yeah, that's fine. You take your time. You search. Otherwise, I'm at a loss as to what else to look at. It's more of the same. But I thought there were supposed to be. For example, if the command was powercat space dash dy, answer would be okay. So there should be 3 dashes that we're looking for. I don't see a dash in there. It looks like they just tried to run it against the 192.168.191.253. That's CD. Excuse me. So we're getting a bunch of stuff in the swap file. The question is, will we find what we need? PowerCat, CD. I hope so. We're more than halfway through, and we haven't found exactly what we're looking for. If I had any idea what some of the other portions would be, I could try throwing that in, but okay, okay. We got null bytes in the way, but we've got what looks like a dash C with 192.168.191.253, a dash P with 4444, and a dash, okay, okay. Maybe. So for those that are wondering, I am pulling it not from a Revit, but from this section of code here, because this is the only thing that so far we've come across that has contained anything involving the dash. So here's the question. So then it needs to be dash C space 192.168.191.253 space dash P space 4444 space ECMD. So you're trying to basically get it to run a command window on 192.168.191.253. Oh, that's good. Hello, New World. How many dimensions, including the overworld, the player travel to in the oldest of worlds? That sounds like another Minecraft question. Which probably is going to be denoted to wait, how many dimensions, including the overworld? Okay, so this is something. So it's what? Overworld, basically where you start. So with the grasslands, trees, everything else like that, and then there's Nether. Okay, so we need to find the saves. And yes, before anybody wonders, yes, I do play Minecraft. It's like Legos, but without the worry about stepping on a piece at 2 in the morning and screaming at the pain and suffering. So we're back to /home/Raphael/.minecraft, and inside there's a saves folder, and the oldest one by date modified is for February 1st, which is denoted as New World. And I'm hoping for something that would contain machine readable. Another JSON that should be readable. One sword. So would that be like, would we expect to see a flag in there? So I mean recipes, 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 recipes. Recipes, recipes. Hmm. Okay, well, we got adventuring time. But story, crafting table, true. So I don't see anything here that talks about anything else. So there's no mention of nether or like dimension 2 or however they might code it. Player data? With nothing that's human readable. What's been crafted thus far? What's been mined? I mean, if I, well, let's try it. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I don't see any mention to nether, which is the, so 1. So for those that may not be aware, so effectively it's okay, the quote unquote survival crafting, unless you're playing in creative. Effectively, to quote unquote beat the game, you construct a portal to the Minecraft version of hell, effectively, and fight an undead flying dragon. You know, it's like a medieval adventure aspect. Okay, Matrix 1999 is the key. What is the Mojang client token stored in the key store? Well, crap. I can close up that. share, huh? Key rings. User.key store. And we've got tokens in here. Okay, what exact? Oh, okay, so it looks like a long section. And I realize. So I started up in .cache and just started working my way down until I found local. And seeing as it only had one subfolder, expanded out to that to notice share, and then noticed the subfolder to share that was keyrings. It started out with user.keyring. And then notice that obviously login.keyring is bigger. And then I'm looking at all this stuff here. I guess specifically, what do they want? They want the Mojang client token. So if I go into this and I do Control F, Mojang, string not found. So I need to figure out what we're going to do here. We have a keyring. And I don't have another system I might be able to sit there and dump this into. But matrix underscore 1999 is the key. So I need to extract this out and then what? Copy to it in Ubuntu box and try to open it up there. I mean, I've heard worse. Okay, so I'm gonna take the key rings. I can export the files, right? Yes, I can. So let me find the Lenovo final. That's where I want you to extract the files. One folder and 2 files successfully copied. And so if I take a look at my computer, I see 2 files, because I don't think I can do anything with this on Windows. So I'm going to copy these to flash drive, and I realize, yes, you guys don't get to see that. But I'm copying it to a flash drive. I want to close some applications I have open, like Autopsy, and I actually will probably close FTK Imager since this is the last question, and I'm assuming this is the last steps that we will actually need to complete. So, effectively, I'm going to copy these files to a flash drive. I'm going to get some stuff closed out, and then I'm going to get my Ubuntu VM spun up and connect the flash drive to that VM, and that's effectively where we will pick up. So let me get this paused, and I will get the quote-unquote needful done. Okay, so finally got that to get fired up. I've got the USB now mounted into the VM, and I just backed up my original login.keyring and user.keystore. And so what I'm going to do is basically just copy and paste it on over the original ones on my system that I am not using in any way, shape, or form. And assuming I'm doing this right, it should be passwords and keys. Maybe? Oh, so what did it say? Matrix underscore 1999. Hmm. Hmm. And then there's nothing there. A bunch of certs, which, okay, great. But that doesn't help. And then this is Alright, let's restore my original. What if we, okay, so we have a copy and we rename that to our shell, that key store. And if we copy that into here, so that way we've got a clear denotion between what was here originally for this particular Ubuntu box and then just the key store for our shell. I don't want to add. I want to basically have it take the key rings and then nothing. And I suppose if we basically just click on the our shell key store, it's like, hey, I don't know what to do with it. And I suppose I can tell it, nope. I don't know. That was effectively the only idea I had. Try to put it onto another Ubuntu box, but unless I'm doing something wrong. Uh, Let me try restarting. I mean, I've got it copied over there. And I'll just do the same thing. Just rename them both. So, rshell.keyring and keystore. We'll just copy them and paste them inside of here. We power off, power it back on. I mean, maybe it's something to do with the system file, but wait for it to come all the way down. We're going to eject the USB stick because hopefully we won't need it. It goes all the way down, and let's spin it back up. And then I'm going to pause because we're already at 50 minutes, and I will pick back up once we're back into Ubuntu. Okay, this Looks somewhat promising. Got 2 logins. So let's see. Key was incorrect. Okay, how about this one then? Matrix underscore 199. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then we are looking for Mojang client token, which is right here. Which we should then just be able to copy and paste. Oh no, 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 no. Crap. The copy and paste isn't working. Dang. Okay. I suppose I could just go here. Okay, that's gonna work, it looks like. Alright, so we do a transition back to here. We've got it done. And we cross our fingers. Oh, that was good. I'm gonna put that down as medium. Very, very nice. Oh, so we'll put this together. Jessica, Elena, Haley, Dylan, Jordan, and Magnet. Okay, well then I guess I can understand if Magnet Forensics is part of the author as to why they go back towards the artifacts section for the reference guide. Okay. No, very nice. I have never really had to play much with the key stores on specifically Ubuntu, but realistically Linux. It's always just, okay, nuts to that, I'm dumping on some variation of KeyPass, and that's where everything's going to be stored. So this is nice to stretch the metaphorical legs. Except now I'm going to have to go back through and clean up my, what is it? So /home/user/.local/share /keyrings and knock out the R shell ones from here just to basically clean that sucker up. But that's not too much of a hassle. So I guess the extra tool set here is, I don't know if there'd be any other way to access it. So I guess if possible, have a Linux or a Ubuntu box handy in some way, shape, or form. And if you make it to this particular section and you were able to figure out some way to do it without utilizing an Ubuntu box, I think everybody would love to share, or love it if you would share what you got from that particular aspect. But so there we go. That has been the part 2 of the Mr. Gamer exercise on the CyberDefenders platform. And shout out to the authors. Very good exercise. Forced me to cover aspects I've never had to go through and do. So definitely a very good exercise. So all that being said, I will see everybody in the next video.